I would much rather invest into the relationships around me than into these fleeting things that moths eat. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kia, and on my channel we talk about all things faith, finance, and fashion, and the importance of enjoying nice things but not finding our identity in them. So if you like how that sounds, if that's something that is intriguing to you, please subscribe to my channel so you never miss an upload. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about 5 ways that we can partake in incorporating little luxuries into our lives while on your debt-free journey. So if you're on this channel and if you've come across my video, you might be someone who, like me, loves shopping, thinks shopping is fun, loves pretty things, beautiful clothing makes your heart explode. But really and truly, on my debt-free journey, I had to really realize that being able to obtain beautiful things is not a right to me, it's a privilege. Once I solidified that in my mind, it was easier for me to be a better spender, to be a smarter spender. Ultimately, I just had to remind myself that I don't deserve any luxury that I cannot afford. I find that it's so easy to justify buying shopping when you tell yourself that you deserve it. Like, for an example, oh, I'm going on this trip, so I need to buy these things because I deserve it. Or I just reached this milestone, so I deserve this new dress. You know what I mean? But that type of thinking and not realizing, like, more than any fleeting item, more than any beautiful dress, more than any nice shirt, I deserve to get myself out of debt so that I can make better decisions for my future family. That's what I realized. Once I realized that, that kind of shifted my mindset in regards to my shopping behavior. So I'm gonna be talking about 5 ways to incorporate small luxuries into your fun budget. And when I say fun budget, I mean this is money after your priorities are met, after your bills are met, after the extra payment towards your debt is met. With that little fun budget that you may have, this is how you can incorporate luxuries into your spending. So stay tuned to see what I have to say. So the first little luxury that you can incorporate into your fun budget is choosing something within your budget that makes you feel put together. And I would say, quote unquote, splurging on that. So an example of that is getting your hair done or getting your nails done. And that doesn't mean like every bi-weekly, even monthly, because to be honest, that does add up. And especially if there are some sacrifices that you will have to make if you're trying to pay off debt at a certain amount of time or faster and you have a capped income. So something that I found is I like to get my nails done if I'm going, I have nail polish at home that I can paint my own nails with, but then I will go out and get my nails done for a wedding or something like that. Or for hair, for example. I do enjoy getting my hair done. I enjoy getting braids or straighten, but I also enjoy doing my own hair. Instead of spending money on a dress that I would wear once, I can reorganize my budget to incorporate that small luxury of getting my hair done or getting my nails done or getting nice skincare, making myself feel put together in that way. And then I also just realized, like, why I even started prioritizing hair and nails is like I could be feeling raggedy and wearing a ripped shirt and ripped sweatpants, but if my hair and nails are done, I feel like $1 million. So that is one way to incorporate small luxuries into your budget. A second way to incorporate small luxuries into your budget is to admire what you already have. So if you're a clothing lover like me, I know your closet is full. You know you need to declutter soon. You know you need to declutter. I know I need to declutter. So a way that I have overcome temptation to spend money on clothing that I didn't need was going to my closet and trying on the stuff that I already have. And I actually wore this shirt today because I'm like, this is a shirt that makes me feel luxurious and it's in my closet. So I'm gonna wear it in my video. Sometimes it's just so fun to go into your closet and try on things that you've had that you haven't even, maybe you haven't touched it in a couple months, maybe you haven't touched them in a couple years, but when you mix and match it with other things that you have, you can create so many new outfits and like kind of fall in love with the things that you already have, the things that you already love, instead of making an excuse to go and buy something new for that occasion or that person's birthday or this event. Go to your closet, try on the things that you already have, and be creative. Like being creative and with what you already have and being content with what you already have is a surefire way to save your money. I know it has been for me. So, and actually a challenge that I'm even placing on myself for an upcoming vacation is to bring clothes that I already have. That is something, whenever I go on a trip, or that's the thing for me. Occasions, those are my biggest excuses, or have been my biggest excuses to spend money. And I realized, okay, no, I have a closet full of clothes. I do need to declutter. And let me know if you'd want to see a video on a closet declutter, because I do definitely need to declutter some things. But in regards to vacation, I'm going to my closet, I'm picking what I already have. If I wore a shirt one way, I can switch up the bottoms and wear it a different way and have a whole new outfit. So yeah, I'm challenging myself to actually wear what I have and not spend any unnecessary money on new clothes for a vacation. So yeah, that's another way. A third way to incorporate small luxuries into your budget while you're paying off debt as well is shopping in person instead of online when you do actually need to buy something new. So say fall is coming and you need a new sweater. All your sweaters have holes in them. I find that shopping in person just puts that extra added friction that I need when shopping, as opposed to shopping online. And I say this as an avid online shopper. There's something about actually going into the store, trying on the item, paying for it physically with a card, like either a card or cash, and leaving with a physical bag, that just makes the shopping trip feel a lot more fulfilling than clicks online. And I found for myself, actually, it's just an added way, an added friction to not impulse buy as well. Because I find when I actually go to the store and try something on, I might realize, okay, maybe this cut isn't flattering for me, or maybe I don't actually really like it. I've just seen it a lot on social media, or I've just seen it a lot and it's a trend that I want to try. Does it actually suit me though? It doesn't. So I find when I actually go in store as opposed to like impulsively buying something online, it's just a lot better. And then you can just make that choice of walking out of the store without buying that thing, as opposed to buying it online, trying it on, not liking it, and then having to go through the hassle of returning. And sometimes some of these stores, it's final sale online. So avoid all of that and just go to the store, allow yourself that extra friction, and actually leave with something physical and enjoy a shopping trip instead of it being a mindless click online. Another way to incorporate small luxuries into your shopping experience while you're on a budget is choosing quality over quantity. So I feel like we live in an era, we do live in an era of online hauls constantly. Oh, I hauled at this store, I hauled at that store, getting so much clothes and making sure that you try all the trends, making sure that you're on top of what's out right now. And I think that's actually kind of detrimental to cultivating your own personal style. And why I say that is because a lot of the times these hauls are at fast fashion stores where the quality might not be as good, but you can get a lot more bang for your buck. But the problem with that is you're gonna wash it in the washer and it's gonna disintegrate. So I find, like for me, something that I would do is I would rather have one good wool sweater that maybe a neutral or even sometimes a pop of color, but I'd rather have one good wool sweater than 20 polyester sweaters, because I know that wool sweater with care, if I take care of it, will last me longer. And I also like to try and buy pieces that are transferable throughout different seasons. So I find that instead of buying a bunch of trendy clothes every season that you won't wear next year, it's better to just maybe buy a few pieces that are of higher quality so that you can wear them throughout the different seasons. Like maybe it's a shirt that you bought in the winter and you can layer with your sweater, and then come summertime, you just wear it by itself. I just find that has helped me to incorporate a more enjoyable, luxurious shopping experience than purchasing a bunch of things that I know I won't like next year. I think ultimately it's just realizing that more is not always more, sometimes less is more. And I have found that when I made up in my mind that I was gonna buy one thing, and I stuck to my guns on that, I saved more money because I wasn't just out here shooting aimlessly saying, oh, I'm just gonna go into this store or go onto this website and put everything into my cart and just shop directionless. No, I know what actually works for me, and I'm gonna buy something that's gonna work for me throughout the different seasons and throughout the different years. So yeah, and I think that just kind of even ties more into personal style. And if you'd like to see a video on personal style as well and cultivating that, let me know below. I think I will probably film something on that, but yeah, just let me know. I'd love to hear feedback. And the fifth and final way to incorporate small luxuries into your life while you're paying off debt are free. They're free. At least they have been for me. More important than cultivating your closet and making sure you have the perfect quality items is making sure that you're cultivating your relationships. So something that I have really found joy in, like during my debt-free journey, this time around, is just spending time with my friends and my family and my community. Like that is super important. Getting out and doing free activities together, going for walks, getting out by yourself and going on a walk, just having like some solitude and silence. That is a luxury in a busy world. As somebody who gets overstimulated easily and just with being overwhelmed and in day-to-day life, I find sometimes it's just so necessary to unplug, stop trying to seek for the next best shiny item, and just go and enjoy. Going out and enjoying the people in my life is really helpful. And that is a luxury that I no longer want to take for granted. So I have found that, yeah, that is probably the most important one. But obviously we're here and we're talking about shopping. But I had to include that because I just find like, what's the point of having nice clothes and nice things and enjoying these things if our relationships are suffering? So ultimately, that's what I mean when I say enjoying nice things but not finding identity in them. I would much rather invest into the relationships around me than into these fleeting things that moths eat. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me again for this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss an upload, and also follow me on Instagram at KiaJohn. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time. Bye.